Ready to see some augmented reality? Then stay tuned. Hello, my name is Alexis Mercedes. I am the project manager for Fractal Labs. We are an app development team that is passionate about improving the UX of XR. On this channel, we document the intersection of Web3 and XR as it unfolds. In this video, I'm going to demo 13 AR experiences by creators from across the globe, all in an app called Over the Reality. If you are new to the Over app or AR in general, here's a quick overview. Augmented reality is a real-time video overlay that can interact with the space around it. Over is a free mobile app that will allow you to experience user-generated AR publications. What you're seeing is footage from my phone, which is how I'm able to use the AR. You can do the same on your phone. It's free in the App Store and it looks like this.
MVFW 2023 Catwalk by Ducanero.
This one is actually made by Over themselves. It was their contribution to Metaverse Fashion Week, and they were able to collaborate with some really big names in the Web3 space. If you didn't see the live event, you can still catch the show here. Here's what it looked like from my couch. I like how it emerges from my wall and then exits through another. Experiencing it in AR is way different than watching a video because you can witness each piece really close up and see all the details. Over kills when it comes to file size. You can add way more details to your 3D models in Over than most user-generated XR platforms. And no, this video is not sponsored, by the way. I do this because I want to advance the art form of augmented reality experiences, and I use Over because it's my favorite right now. Here's what it looked like outside. Surprisingly the same. I like the choice not to add any music. Music can exclude large portions of the viewers because the universal language is not universally enjoyed. How cool would it have been to see occasional flashes going off like you would see at a real fashion show? I think that would heighten the drama and be a really cool effect.
New project by Parita Brava.
Today we've also got a new project from Parita Brava. It brings us to the lobby of a golf course. Okay, I'm getting it. We're in the future. A fantasy golf navigation machine is far outside the realm of anything I would have thought of. I like the version of the near future where gamer chairs are what all secretaries sit on. I hear they're very comfortable. Scale is very lifelike, if not a little larger. It would have been nice to have some features with occlusion. Here you can see the lighting respond to my hand passing in front of the camera. With occlusion turned on, I'd be able to see my hand pass in front of the chair. We've got an opening into the real world, which is important to me. Imagine loading an experience like this at a real golf range. It would be an extended version of the information, sales, and services available. All the details are spectacular, and the overall look is really well done.
Dragon Completo de Ojos Azules by Dresson.
How about bringing your favorite card from Magic the Gathering to life? I haven't played since I was 10 years old, but I understand the significance of bringing something familiar and 2D into the 3D world. I attempted to pose with it and had a good laugh. This was fun. I like how severe it felt without being scary. With NFTs, we can own, trade, and collect digital assets like this AR model, just like we do with paper cards.
Layered Ladies Playing Card Collectibles by Wine Country NFT.
Speaking of cards, look how cute these guys are. I've been watching Wine Country NFT evolve as an artist, and I'm starting to see a real artistic signature coming through with their work. It's like visual alliteration with the bears, and now also the cards. And they all exist within their own color story. Both the cards and the bears are available as NFTs, linked to this space in the description box. The link will take you right to the Layered Lady page on Third Web, so you can mint right there. It's on Polygon, so it's very affordable.
Austin the Plumber by Lead Better.
This build is an answer to one of my prayers. It's a LiDAR scan of an object rather than an environment. I shouldn't call it an object, really. It's a dope van. And this guy, who wouldn't trust this guy? Just for the science of it, here is the space with occlusion on and with occlusion off. You've also got this voxelized hype man over here that will direct you to the website so you can get in touch with the man of the hour. Great job. If I ever need a plumber in Dallas, I'll definitely reach out to Austin first.
Lamantino Productions by PDX.
Physics! Here's another game. Did I ever figure out how to get a hoop into the basket? No. I'm just happy to see it bouncing off the IRL objects in my house. I built AR experiences like a collage. Engineering of this magnitude is completely beyond me, and witnessing the emerging technology at this stage of development is truly thrilling. I keep being blown away that it works at all. One more time, show me it bouncing off my coffee table. Ah, what a treat.
New project by Adisi.
I usually take issue with the primary feature being placed in the center of the hex because that's where the viewer is placed upon loading. It throws off the UX of it all if we don't design for that initial view. A standard storyline for these immersive experiences is one that makes the viewer go, oh, huh? Wow. Ah. In this case, the center placement of the scene is extremely successful. Oh, I'm in the shade of a cherry tree in bloom. Huh? What's over there? Wow, it's a floating orb, majestically placed in this statue. This is the piece that bends reality. Ah, all around me I'm in a virtual retreat. Everything looks so peaceful and balanced here.
City by Villain Sailor.
Later in the evening, I stumbled across this experience. Look familiar? Rather than being loaded under the shade of a tree, I'm up against a building. And what had been my oasis is now a front yard, and it hits really different. Immediately, I can see the models in here are really cool. My one critique is that they are a bit disjointed. This experience eats because there is one wow factor after another. Forget the floating orb, check out this car. And look how tall this building is. Who dreamed up this claw machine that picks up over tokens? And out back, you've got the detail of the garage and dumpsters. Not trash, recycling. We're civilized. A lot of buildings in AR look good from the outside, but when you try to enter them, it's just a mashup of walls and flat images. But this building actually works. We can hang out in it. The final wow is a view from far away. I hadn't even seen that adorable neon sign before. What a treat.
Alphabet Formation by Lux VR.
I was scared to load this because the thumbnail is creepy as hell. When I loaded it, I couldn't find them. There were no shadows moving or any indicator that anything had loaded. I was convinced I was alone until jump scare. Like, honestly, I was not expecting that. You got me. Dude, why did you make this? Do you hate me? Look at them. Terrifying. You can't smash them or anything. Immortal magic. I'm going to have nightmares.
Summer of Sonic by Fractal Labs.
I don't usually review my own builds, but this one was part of a larger project. And gosh darn it, I am proud of what I made. So my colleague, Mince, put together an Easter egg hunt for the second year in a row. The eggs were hidden across multiple hexes and spatial spaces, and each linked to a free NFT that you can mint on Polygon. Folks who collected all the eggs went into a raffle for a big old basket of metaverse goodies offered by the sponsors of the event, including Over themselves. Go to Mince's Twitter account to find out the winner and get the news about upcoming events. Mince is also the guy to go to if you want to mint your own NFTs on Polygon. As for the experience I built, what I'm most proud of is this specific setting for occlusion. I turned off all options for occlusion except for human occlusion, which is only available on iOS. I also chose for human occlusion to automatically start, so it wasn't a setting they would have to turn on. That's why I can stand in front of the waterfall, but the waterfall doesn't disappear behind my walls. I really got a kick out of lifting my foot in and out of the water. I'll leave the egg in here in case you want to mint the Fractal Labs tree. Link in description box.
BTC Mining Game Level 1 by Discovery.
The last 3 experiences of the day come from Metagate, an AR firm that has been dropping banger after banger on the Over platform. This one actually got me running around. Adrenaline pumping excitement, just the right amount of oh no for me. I mean, who doesn't want to get chased? The occlusion is working great. Watch the Pac-Man dive behind walls and disappear. The LiDAR is doing its thing. The only thing that's off with the occlusion are the shadows. Perhaps shadows need to occlude with their objects automatically. The fact that the shadows kind of got left behind kind of ruined the illusion a little bit. This might be a fix that Over would release in future updates. The sound effects are nice. There is a proximity trigger for the sound, so there's a noise when the Pac-Man bumps into you. I didn't see any coins yet. I'm sure we'll see a later release with everything working in the future.
Luca by Discovery.
In this build, I just kept whispering to myself, so good, so good. I figured out how to play. So you've got this grid of boxes in front of you, and you have to guess the pathway through them without hitting any of the incorrect boxes. When you succeed, it makes a noise, things are green, you feel pleasant. If you hit the wrong one, and you have to start over. I played over and over again until I won. There were 2 sound effects, one when you choose the correct box, and the second when you fail. I propose they introduce a 3rd sound for when you've successfully activated the start or restart. Over has a feature called walk mode that will allow players to advance through the spaces more quickly by tapping the screen on the floor. It moves the position of you as the viewer through the space. That's why I'm able to do things like see the Over tower from far away. With this experience, the ability to advance using walk mode only works in the area where there is gameplay. So all of these surrounding buildings are essentially inaccessible. It's big, it's fast, it keeps going, and you can't jump ahead. This is such a clever feature because now the environment is boundless. I couldn't get to the outer edges. Visually, it checks all the boxes: cohesion, single point of view, shadows, scale, resolution, etc. Perfect 10. There's even a portal that looks like a portal. Where does it lead? I'll let you find out for yourself.
Design Week Metagate by Discovery.
Occlusion looks really weird because I'm inside, but I'm able to turn that off. Look, it added chairs. Visitors to this space can add objects one by one, like a life-size role-player video game. What's really clever is that it connects to the Amazon store, so you can buy the specific items. This has introduced a new use case to Over drop shipping. We're used to NFTs and social sites as links within the builds, but this is the first implementation I'm seeing for physical goods that the Hex owner doesn't have to handle and ship themselves. This is not a new idea. Altered Alley has employed this practice in some spatial spaces. What's new is that objects can be interacted with to scale in my actual apartment, and it's the first time I'm seeing it in Over. Look at them go. Besides being one of the original AR critics, I'm also the project manager for an innovative team of app engineers. We specialize for startups and nonprofits for web and mobile applications. If you have an idea for an app, you can talk with me about it directly. Here are the socials. You can DM me there or just shoot me an email.
To view these experiences in your own home from your own phone, all you have to do is download the free Over app and then navigate from your phone back to this YouTube video. In the description box, there are loads of links to everything that we discussed today. Click on that and you will be routed to open it in the app. And then you can see it for yourself.
Let's meet up. It won't be IRL, but it will be live and very real in its own right. My avatar and yours in your favorite Over experience. I'll see you some other Tuesday for more content on the intersection of Web3 and AR. Bye.